So what was all the hype about at the end of the last episode? There it is. Congratulations, Rory McMahon. You have been called up to the AAA Braves. Welcome to Gwinnett. In the middle of May, we're already at AAA. Sorry, Mr. De Los Santos, you're heading down to AA. Have fun in Mississippi. I did my damage. It's time for me to move on up. There you see the reasons why. As far as attributes go, there really is no comparison. This is really where he belongs. Let's check out the player spotlight, and let's take a look at the first AAA action of Rory McMahon's young career.
Spotlight. Rory McMahon is highlighted here as the first-round pick makes his AAA debut in this one.
Yeah, he's one of the prized prospects in this organization, and he's been playing well enough down in AA to earn himself the promotion up here to the AAA level. I'm sure he's excited about making his debut, and he should be, but now he has to prove himself all over again. The competition at this level is better, so the organization will want to see him perform well here before they think about giving him a call-up to the big leagues. They certainly don't want to rush him up there before he's ready, so it'll be interesting to see how he adapts.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this.
Well, if looks mean anything, Rory McMahon looks like a grown man next to those other players as he was just standing around chatting up his teammates, getting ready for his first AAA action. Here we are at Oak Street Park, the fictitious home of the Gwinnett Braves here on MLB 14, the show. We'll peek at the lineups real quick. McMahon is slated in at the 6th spot. Not exactly prime location for RBIs, but we'll prove ourselves a little bit first and then get the chance to hit cleanup eventually, I'm sure. Let's see how he does in his very first AAA at bat.
At the knees, strike one. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. This one has a chance, and it is gone.
Yes, sir. Get up and get out. Don't go to that spot again. Went to the well one too many times with the low and away heat. Drove it up and out on his first swing at the AAA level for a home run. Is there any doubt what this man's destiny is? 413 feet on an opposite field shot. Stand there and stare at it. Flip that bat, baby, because that one is long gone and many more to come.
Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
In there, a base hit. Rory McMahon will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning.
So a pretty good start to his AAA debut. Had the home run on the first ever swing. Followed it up with a single. Now we're back up again. Let's see if we can't build on to those stats. He gets jammed, but this man's got tree trunks for arms. He still manages to muscle it into center field for another hit. Even when you're good, you can't screw up without getting a hit. Everything's going right for McMahon today. You know, there's going to be days when you hit it hard 4 times right at somebody, and you got to remember moments like that. So there you go, 3 hits in his debut on 4 attempts at the dish. Moving on to the next day. Let's see if he can follow that up with a little encore action.
So I can really get ahead in that count early.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And that is going to be a base hit.
Well, he's certainly not scorching the ball, but you know what? A hit is a hit, and he's got 2 singles through the right side. If he's swinging, it's a hit.
Rory McMahon will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
That's how you shut up the play-by-play guy. Get a hold of one mid-sentence. That one is a no-doubter. Get up and out. This man has lost absolutely nothing in his transition from AA to AAA. Unbelievable start. The pitcher was wearing down, had no energy, was trying to hold on to the shutout. McMahon was having none of it. Blasts it. Absolutely bombs one. Look at that. Way out of here. Check out those numbers through 10 games. 12 hits, 4 home runs, including 5 RBI. Get this guy up in the lineup with some men on base. We got a lot of points to spend. I'm really trying to boost his durability. We want to get him in as many games as possible, as many appearances at the plate. The more hits, the more points we can score. But you know what? Another great thing about MLB 14, the show, is that the attributes, if you don't train them, they will diminish. So we're going to address a few of those. I'm not looking to be a base stealer. I'm not looking to be a speed demon. At first base, I really don't care that much about fielding or arm strength. But you know what? I don't want to completely fall apart. We got to have some sign of resemblance of a future major league first baseman who can scoop up a ball and catch a throw once in a while. So we got to keep those things at least at a minimum while we're still mashing up that power and keeping ourselves nice and durable and strong. So after 10 games at the AAA level, the month of May is coming to an end. There you see some of the stats and attributes that Rory McMahon has compiled so far. He's a 62 overall, but according to the show's new system, this guy is playing more like a guy rated in the 70s. As a team, we're barely above 500, and since being called up, the Mississippi Braves at AA have actually got their act together, while the big guys in Atlanta have kept themselves on fire, largely in part to Freddie Freeman, who you see here is among the league leaders in nearly every major offensive category, along with Jason Hayward. Those two look like they're just putting on an absolute power display, and I believe that, if I remember correctly, one of the Upton brothers, there's Dan Ugla as well, but Justin Upton, I believe, is putting up some pretty good numbers as well. There he is, and helping the Braves push towards the front there. So someday that's going to be Rory McMahon's name up there, hopefully in that home run and RBI column. But until now, we're going to keep trying to tear it up at the AAA level. And there you see the All-Star voting, getting a few votes, even though we just got called up to AAA. But we'll keep working on that, folks. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, and we'll catch you next time.